Welcome, foolish mortals, to another short collection video. Now, these are going to be nobody's favorite, and they're not even my favorite, but they are part of my collection, and I do like looking at them every so often. We are going to look at the last action hero figures from Mattel. This is based on a Schwarzenegger movie that was bad. It's widely panned as his worst film. It was a bad movie. And I'm sure there's people who like it, and if you do, that's cool. A lot of kids liked it initially. But there are only about four or five main figures, and then there's a car and a couple deluxe figures. This is Dynamite Jack Slater stunt figure. So it comes with all the gear he'd need to be a stuntman, some dynamite that he can throw. These were not Mattel's best work. This is, well, they all say stunt figure. So that other one was Dynamite Jack Slater. This one is Heat Packing Jack. Don't know what that means. Honestly, I do not remember this movie at all, except that I really did not like it. This is Skull Attack Jack. Now, as you can see, these figures aren't in the best condition. They don't need to be. Nobody's ever going to buy these out of my collection. You can see they were, by the time we started getting them at KB, they were 2 for $5. So, they're not the best figures. But, all of us have figures in the collection that I pick up a lot of stuff on clearance, not just because I like the packaging in some ways, but to have a representation of that in my collection. How often do you go to toy fairs and you walk around and you're like, oh, I had that when I was a kid? Well, here's the last action heroes. And I have some Demolition Man and some Water World and stuff like that as well, that you'll eventually see. This is the villain of the piece, axe-swinging Ripper. And then the last in the figure is Hook, Launch, and Danny. As with every one of these movies, there's a young kid who Jack has to help, or he helps. But the vehicle was cool. I think I have that car somewhere, but I might not. I might have actually sold it. It may have been the only piece in this collection anybody ever wanted. So, it's 4 figures. It's not too bad. But, there you go. So, catch you guys on the flip side.